One Republic Love runs out. An hour spent in studio with the wonderful Rahul Jain, who's done us proud, a silver medalist at the South Asian Games in the Taekwondo, along with his coach Abhishek Dubey, who runs the India-Korean Taekwondo Academy and has coached Rahul to really up his game to the international level. A last leg of conversation.
This is Good Morning Mumbai with Hrishi K.
So, Rahul, other notable victories other than the silver at the South Asian Games and also your goals for the future. So, first, let's start with other victories and then go into the goals.
Yeah, actually, my playing career has been a long journey because after almost 4 years, I got my opportunity. So in India, I was a four-time national champion. Then later, it's like now India is done. Now I want to play international and make my country proud. I want to stand on that podium with my flag, in the Indian flag. So when I went to the Korea, I played there locally many championship to gain experience for the such bigger events. So when I played in the Korea, the Jeonju Open, where there were 46 Koreans and I was alone, the foreigner. And that time, all those athletes are like somewhere world champions, Asian Games medalists. So it was really tough. Over there, I got fifth place just for the margin. I just lose my medal, but it was really good. The crowd came to know like there is some guy who is in Korea, and when I say them I'm from India, they are like, wow, this is amazing because we have many problems, but I came, so they were very surprised with my this. So that gave me a boost. Then later I played many local championship over there. So there was like Korea National Sports University where there are hundreds of international players, Olympians over there. Over there I got the first place. Like I played with 10 Koreans and I won the first prize. And later I played locally in other championships. Over there also I won medals, the silver medal in the Police University in South Korea. So all of them were just gathering to my and reaching towards my goal. So when I played in the Chuncheon Korea Open, I played first two rounds. Then I got world champion from Taiwan. So where I just lose by a point, but it gave me a boost that I can know I can do it. I'm such level. So I always talk with my coach and he just tell me karte reh, karte reh. So I just keep on doing it, and whenever I used to sleep also, I wake up at 3 and I'm like, I have only 1 week, I have to do it. So I just wake up and start training anytime, irrespective. I train for 10 hours, still I want to do. It's nothing, I have to do more because I'm sleeping now. My athlete, my opponents, they are practicing now. So it's just like mental training, more of mental training is required still, which my coach always says me. Then I played World Hanmadan, where there were 46 athletes. So I had a bit of injury over that time, but I overcome it because my coach always tell me do mental training. Whenever you sleep, just imagine you're on the podium, how you're performing, look at yourself. So I just kept on thinking about that. Then in the World Taekwondo Hanmadan, I won a silver medal. Then I had a bit of operation before the South Asian Games. Still I was mentally little this, but I always had a word with my coach. So I only listen to him. I don't talk to anyone. I just listen to him. I chat with him. He sit with me for hours and hours. We have a lot of cup of teas, coffees where he's explaining me. Then I got the South Asian Games medal. Now we are planning for World Championship, which is in May. Then we have an Asian Championship in March. So I'm totally focusing on that and just following his guidance each and every time. And the mostly for my all these achievements is firstly my coach Abhishek Dubey. If he was not there, I wouldn't have been here because there were 4 years I didn't got my chance to play for my country. But he always pushed me. And he's like, tu karega, tu karega. And even my father, at one point of time, I just told him I want to quit this sport because I'm not getting a chance. As a youngster, when you see others, you are quite influenced. He's doing this job and all. But I just sat with my father and he just told me कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती. He was like, you do anything. If you want to do, you do. You don't want to do, I'm always there with you. Then is my brother. He was just like my travel agent. He used to book my tickets, my visa, everything. He used to do it. And also my family, my sister, my mother. When there is a stress, she always do a head massage for me when I'm relaxed and I just sleep. in a peaceful of mind, and that's what my family, my coach, it's all because of their effort. It's not my alone medal. Hard work is there, but my family support and my coaches.
What the federation is going through is not easy for athletes. I want you to talk about the Taekwondo Federation of India, or the erstwhile federation, because it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, in a way. I mean, for me, honestly, it never existed. You know, because they've been there for 6 months and then they get suspended by someone or the other. So as of now, they're currently, suspended by the World Taekwondo Federation. So we have a ad hoc body running. To be honest, it's in a messy state. However, I would say the Indian Olympic Association did a pretty decent job in having fair selections, at least for the South Asian Games. And perhaps I see this as one of the major hindrances that young athletes in the sports are facing. And if the governance aspect can be, remodeled or probably restructured, I think that would do a lot of good to the sport.
In your tenure as national coach, I mean, you coached India, the Commonwealth in Scotland. How's that experience? It must have been very fulfilling.
Well, I think for any Indian, to represent your country is a matter of pride, and so was it for me. So, and especially when you go there and you win a medal, and when you win India's first silver medal, I think it's a moment you don't forget for a long time. Yeah, so I have beautiful memories coming back from Commonwealth, and I would love these memories to go on in forms of the Asian Games and the World Championships as well.
Lovely. Both of you, you're inspirational Taekwondo players. And your inspirational athletes in sport at large. So we're going to end with that. Rahul, for you.
Oh, obviously it's my coach, because
Hey, you don't have to say that because I'm there.
No, seriously, because he was an athlete. We used to play together, so I grew up like watching him, and that's what. And I just like each and everything of him. I was a skinny guy in my college days, so I didn't used to do a push-up also. But when I used to train with him, he was like, nah, only 5, 10. We used to do. I used to be very proud. I can do 2-finger push-up. Then he was like, come here, you baby. I do on a thumb. So he used to do a push-up on thumb, and I was like, wow, that's nice. I want to learn that. So he's always my inspiration. I never used to do lot of running and all. Then he used to. It's all like movie scenes. He used to take a bike and we used to run, and he used to be behind me, and I was lazy actually, because I only do indoor training.
Your favorite sports person?
Well, I grew up watching Diego Maradona and Boris Becker.
In Taekwondo?
In Taekwondo, my childhood friend Chakrapani Korala from Nepal, I think he was one of the toughest guys I ever saw in this sport.
In Taekwondo for you?
For me, it's Robin Menezes.
Lovely. Listen, you guys, thank you very, very much. We've run out of time, and
Thank you very much.
all the best for the future. Rahul, thank you for rolling by. Abhishek, thank you for rolling by.
Much.